Hello, everybody. This is a quick demo for the KeyLogger. I have created two different machines, one to represent the hacker and one to represent the victim. For the hacker, that's 130, 192, 168, 58, 130, an IP. And for the victim, let's go over here and that's 128, 58, 128. As well, since some of your classmates or students, they mentioned that sometimes that they cannot see the screenshots or the typing in that area. So what I have done, I have created you screenshots on the right corner here, and I zoomed in. I hope that it can help you to be able to follow and practice as well with me. So let's start with the basics. What we do when we come to, do you want to hack another VM or another machine and you want to monitor every keystroke on that keyboard. So let's start with scanning that. Let's start with can we scan that very quick, just only to see which port being left open, which one is closed, and let's our focus sure it's gonna be over what's will be open. Here it is. We come to 135, 139, 445, and that's the XP Microsoft ads. Okay, so can we focus on that one? Can we scan more about the 445? Yes, here you can use the nmap as well, but this time we will focus on can you scan the port 445 using the script and can you use for script vulnerability? Let's hit this one and see how that will works. Usually it's give you a list of vulnerability. We pick one of them and we focus on that one. Let's see if it's work or not. Here it is. That's working and it gives me the list of the vulnerability as you can see here. That's the host script vulnerability and Microsoft vulnerable, Microsoft system vulnerable to remote code execution, and we call that the CVE. If you want more details about that, we will get the description about that using the metablast. So that's the one. Yes. So what we will use that one. We will focus on that one. However, to do that, let's go over the, let's log into the meta machine. So here it is. That's the one. Let's go and run the search to find out more about what exactly that's the MS 08 and 067. When you run that, it's gonna give you that's the matching model. Those matching model, that's the one I'm gonna focus on over here. It tell you that okay, that's the exploit, Windows, the SMP, and that's the one, and that's the target which you can specify with different language. whatever the language you actually want to use. So since we have this one, I'm gonna go over there. Will use what we call it, use the zero to check that if we have any reverse TCP. So now I'm gonna set the R host to 192.168.58.128 or whatever the victim IP you have in your machine, whatever it is. Yes, it's been done already. Can you run a session over there? Yes, the session has been run already. Let's go over here and we type the PS to find out that which vulnerability we will use to go through. So here a list of those ones. Let's search for that's 0, that's 120, that's Explorer. So here it is. That's the Explorer, the EXE. The PID is 1688. Remember that number because we will need that number. So as you can see here on my screen, sometimes it comes different PID. It's okay, no problem. But just make sure that this is 1688. So we want to have the keylogger, whatever you type in the Explorer. We want the victim, anything to type in using a URL, we can check for that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type migrate 1688, the PID mentioned. So that's the 16. Yes, it's migrated completely. Can you give me the user ID? That's the administrator. Okay, so can you give me the system as well? What type of system being used? Okay, so that's the system by technique. So in memory admin, everything is good. Can you go and you give me the ID as well? Yes, inside the NT authority system. So up to here, we okay. Let's run the scan, the key scan and underscore start. We start sniffing right now. And this is the sniffer for the target. So the sniffing starts right now. Anything with bin type, let's see that. I'm gonna go over here since I have mentioned that I wanted the Explorer. Let's go over here and visit www, let's say google.com. Okay, here it is. Let's another one, www.facebook.com. Here, www.uts.edu. That's what I have typed. That's what I had exactly typed. Let's go back over there and see what we got. So this is the victim machine, the XP, type Facebook, Google, whatever it is. So now we need to see the DOM. So can I get those ones? The key scan, but this time I'm gonna use the DOM. DOM means like what actually the victim has typed in his computer or her computer. Here it is. You can see that that's what has been typed already. I had typed that the Google, the Facebook, and then I had typed the UTS. Even I typo when I type that, it tell me that you have typed and then you go back again like this. That's mostly, as you can see, that it's easy and there's no problem with that. You can tell that it's not a big issue. The more you practice, the more you exercise, you will find that it's much easier than that. I hope that video was helpful. If you have any issue, email me. I'll be more than happy to reply to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.